Good morning, Mustangs. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please take a moment of silence to reflect upon your day ahead.
Mustangs, happy Thursday, happy last day of September. I'm here today to go through a couple upcoming dates that are going to be important for you guys to be aware of. Next Thursday and Friday are going to be our fall conferences. This is a great opportunity for us to pause and really reflect on the first half of our first trimester here at Meade Junior High School. Big part of these conferences is the goal setting component that comes with it. If you haven't already, you certainly will be doing soon. A goal setting with your language arts teacher as well as your math teacher to really dial into your academic progress. A big part of that goal setting as well comes through the fact you get to reflect on you as a person. We call that our Meade Made culture slide, and that's an opportunity for you to think through, have these first few weeks of school been what I expect them to be, and how can I get them better? Very simply, are you better today than you were yesterday? Very simply, are you representing yourself, your family, and the school at the very best, no matter what? Bottom line is, students, you are junior high schoolers at this point, which makes you young adults. With that being a young adult comes a lot of privileges, but also it comes with great responsibility. That responsibility is going to require you to really step up your game. We are aware of the immature and ridiculous TikTok challenges that already have impacted our school. Because of a few students, we've had to close our upstairs bathrooms and are going to continue our downstairs bathrooms for the time being. We want you to know that those particular TikTok challenges is important. Does not just impact you; it does impact others as well. The challenges are not only immature, and I do want to be very clear on this, but they're also illegal. We're aware there's also a list of upcoming TikTok challenges that potentially students could engage in. As I went through that list and looked at each one of them, each and every one of those is an illegal offense. Whether it's vandalism or assault, it's harassment, it doesn't matter. It is considered illegal. And I want you to know that they will be treated as such. Now that you're a young adult, the consequences that come with that become greater as well. The ridiculous one that I saw upcoming is the slap your teacher. Do know if that is the case, it will be dealt with at the very highest level. The good news about the message I'm sending this morning, this doesn't impact everybody. 99% of our students show up to school every day ready to learn. And as I mentioned when I was last on Meade TV, being a good person is absolutely not easy. We get that. That's why it's such an admirable thing to do. Choosing to go down the path of doing something that is hurtful to an environment or hurtful to others does not give you clout, does not give you respect from your peers. It is actually aberrant behavior that is going to be treated as such and will be dealt with at the very highest level. So I do want to help you guys understand that piece of it. With pivoting now to adolescence, high schoolers, you're going to be taking your high school placement, 8th graders, you're going to be taking your high school placement test coming up here in a couple weeks. 7th graders, you're just a year and a half from high school yourself. These privileges that you have in front of you are absolutely deserved because of where you are in your life, but they also have to be dealt with a high level of responsibility. And that means you in the moment making good choices for yourself, your family, and the school, and everything that you do. Next week, with the conferences that are coming up, we're also going to mix in some other fun things. We're going to have a Spirit Week next week that'll start on Monday. That's going to has been communicated to you out already, and will be communicated to you out moving forward. In addition, on Wednesday, you'll go through during advocacy with your teacher, checking in on how you're doing. Our first advocacy of every month is called our Advocacy Check-In. It's an opportunity for us to move off of SEL and instead focus on you as a student. So your advocacy teacher will be talking with you about missing assignments, what supports you need. It's really a nice chance for you to be able to communicate with them on where you're at and what you can do or what you need to get yourself better. On Thursday during the half day, it's going to be a special day here at Meade Junior High School because for the first time in a couple school years, we are going to be issuing lockers to you as Meade Mustangs. Again, that's a privilege that you get because you are now a junior high school student. That day is going to be structured as such. You're going to get a chance to get your locker, your number, locker combination on that morning. In addition, you're going to get a chance to learn about how to open your locker, proper locker etiquette as well. And then you're going to get a chance to go out in the hallways and practice on your locker. Lockers will be able to be used live then on that Tuesday after a long weekend when you come back. One thing of note with the lockers, do not share your locker combination with anybody. That is yours and yours alone. On top of that, we are for the time being going to allow you to continue to carry your backpacks with you from class to class, but there may come a time this year we actually may pull those backpacks back. So I want you to get used to using your locker, knowing when to go to it, knowing what to bring with you from class to class. These are things that it'll take you a few weeks to get to, but you eventually will get to it. Part of that morning as well, you're going to be in advocacy all morning that day, but part of that morning as well is going to be your conference prep piece, making sure all your slides are filled out, talking through how you'll be going through those slides with your families during the long weekend. We'll also talk about if you're coming on site for conferences with your parents or family members, what you do when you actually get on site. You head to your teacher's room and you have your conference as well. So those pieces will be built in. In addition, because it has been a very successful start to the school year, we're going to integrate in some celebration opportunities for you. So you'll be doing some celebrations inside your advocacy, and we're going to do an all-school celebration to end that particular morning. Conference hours are going to be from 12 to 4:30 on Thursday the 7th, and then from 5:15 to 7:45 in the evening. And then the next day on that Friday will be 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. as well. Please remind your families that tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., they will get the link to be able to sign up for conferences with your teachers. So they want to make sure they get to the sign up as quickly as they possibly can to make sure they actually get onto your teachers' schedules. That will be open until Tuesday the 5th at 4 o'clock when it does close. If for some reason your families are not able to get into onto one of your teacher's schedules, they want to get a chance to talk with, please have them email your teacher, and your teacher will connect back with them about an alternate arrangement for that piece of it as well. A couple other things that are coming up. Tomorrow we're going to do our Meade Made Golden Locker. Thank you to those students who have been receiving those horseshoes. Again, the Golden Locker is down near the first floor restrooms. We are going to pull from that locker. Gift cards will be awarded to those students who are the lucky winners of that. In addition, Mrs. Carey and I will be coming in the classroom starting on Monday, doing our traditional Meade Made giveaways. So be listening for that and looking out for that to recognize those students who are showing Meade Made behaviors. And these are recognitions that come from your teachers, ladies and gentlemen. One last reminder, as we move with lockers now starting up on Tuesday, October 12th, we do want to be mindful that that is going to shrink up our hallway. So we have to make sure that we have proper hallway etiquette. What that means is we need to stay to the right. We can't be going down the left side of a hallway because the flow has to happen because the lockers will be there. In addition, we can't have you stopping in the middle of a hallway and talking with friends. We need you to absolutely be able to keep moving from class to class. It's going to be really critical. On top of that, and we've seen this a few times now, we cannot run in the hallways. You have to keep your hands to yourself, and we need to keep the noise level at an appropriate spot as well. Regarding hands on each other, we have seen that as well this school year. Do know, we talked about this in our opening time, even if you're just playing around, we're going to deal with that with a consequence. We can't have our hands on each other in the school. It just leads to a potentially bad situation for the two individuals involved and maybe even those around us. We do have the most students we've ever had at Meade Junior High School in several years. Our hallways are rather packed. We need you to be mindful of that your hallway behavior when you are actually out there. I appreciate you listening to me today. These are important messages we are not going to stop doing. We're going to continue to let you know we expect better, and we're hoping you would expect better from yourself as well. We know that you do. These are hard things. We're asking you to do things you haven't done in a year and a half, academically, behaviorally, and with your character, but we are not asking you to do things that we do not believe that you can do. Dial yourself in, do what's best for yourself, your family, and this school. Be better today than you were yesterday, and everything else will take care of itself.
Last Wednesday, Club Unify sponsors Miss Garrity and Mrs. Woods came along with prizes for students who were nominated by their teachers for showing respect, inclusion, and a sense of belonging here at Meade. Congratulations to those students. If you are interested in joining Club Unify, please find a permission slip in the cafeteria and have it returned to Mrs. Woods or Miss Garrity by October 26th, our first meeting. Remember, this club is to promote respect and inclusion here at Meade and in our Meade community. Thanks, everyone. Any questions? Find Miss Garrity or Mrs. Woods. Interested in trying out for basketball must attend an informational meeting on Thursday, October 14th from 2:30 to 3:15 in room 205. That's Mr. Bautista's room. Permission slips are now available in the cafeteria. Please make sure you have a current physical on file in order to try out. If you have any questions or can't make the meeting, please see Mr. Bautista or Mr. Manella for details. Meade cheerleading packets are now available in the cafeteria. Physicals are due to the nurse no later than Friday, October 15th. Get those physicals in, everybody. You also need to have a signed permission slip turned into Miss Filato or Miss Lancaster by Friday, October 15th. Both of these must be done in order to participate in the cheerleading clinic after school on Monday, October 18th, and tryouts after school on Tuesday, October 19th. If you have any questions, see Miss Filato or Miss Lancaster. Attention all 7th and 8th graders, do you love to dance? Consider trying out for Meade Poms. We perform at every home boys basketball game. You will learn the routine on October 22nd and try out on Friday, October 23rd. You must have a physical on file to participate. Permission slips are due to Mrs. Liang or Mrs. Tamulus by Wednesday, October 20th. Pick one up in the cafeteria for more information.
All right, our first Spirit Week is upon us. That's right. Next week we'll be showcasing our school spirit. Here's the list of activities. Monday the 4th is Team Jersey Day. Illini jerseys are highly encouraged. Tuesday the 5th is Pink Out Day for Cancer Awareness. Wednesday the 6th is Pajama and Slippers Day. Kind of is every day here. And Thursday the 8th is the 7th grade versus the 8th grade. 7th graders, you're going to be wearing green. 8th graders, you'll be wearing black. Which group has the most school spirit? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Be prepared to share your spirit. Students, thank you very much for listening to this morning's message. Please take it to heart. We are looking forward to having, obviously, a continually successful school year, but that's going to require you to be dialed in and be at your very best, and we know that you can. We're here to support you. Thanks for showing your Meade Made self every day.